Greetings, agents. Today we have a Strikers build. There's tons of Strikers builds out there. So what makes this build so special? Well, let's take a look at it. We are using the gunner specialization. We are using the seasonal modifiers just to make it a little bit more fun to play. So not going to really go into too much of that. You can choose whatever you want, however you want to do it. Our weapon is the Chameleon. Now, downside of Chameleon, it's got terrible optimal range, 20 meters out of 100. That's not very good. And the accuracy seems to be all over the place. But in this particular build, we've solved that. Our secondary weapon is whatever you want. I chose a GR9, and as for the pistol, whatever you want. I got quick step. Now, Chameleon, three different talents, all in one, depending on how you're playing. If you shoot the head, you get crit chance, crit damage. Shoot the body, 90% weapon damage. Shoot the legs, increased reload speed. All last for 45 seconds. Pretty good buff there. We are also topping this with a Coyotes Mask, so this way we don't have to rely on getting our crit chance and crit damage strictly from the Chameleon. We have a choice between the two. This will help us be a little bit more agile. And then as for our chest, we are using the Striker's chest. That bumps us from 100 stacks to 200 stacks. So 65% weapon damage at 200 stacks. So 0.65%. So 65% plus 65%, that gives us 130% with full 200 stacks. But the big piece here is the holster. The holster, we're using the named holster, Spot On. This is the Urban Lookout set. It comes with 38% accuracy plus the brand set of 10, which gives us 48% additional accuracy, which makes the Chameleon shoot straight and feel like an actual assault rifle compared to an SMG. Our knee pads, of course, is going to be Strikers. Our gloves, Strikers. And then, of course, we're going to be using the backpack, which changes that 0.65% to 0.9%. So if we look at our total numbers here, we're looking at a full stacks with Chameleon at 270% weapon damage. As for your skills, you could use whatever you choose. I just happen to have those two. And we'll look at our stats here real quick. As for our stats, we do have 43% crit chance. We kind of want to hover down that lower portion of the 40s. No lower than 40. Try to stay above it for the crit chance. And that is going to be your primary stat that you want to go for if you don't have a fully optimized out gear set. Primarily because the Coyotes Mask and Chameleon will give us that extra bump in crit chance. And then as for our crit damage, it's 129, headshot 70%. Of course, the crit damage will bump from either Coyotes Mask or Chameleon or both, if you're fortunate enough. With that being said, this is one of the easiest striker builds you can make. Works great in raids, works great in incursion, will work in retaliation because, the mobs are coming at you and you have to shoot them down. You are squishy, so if you need to change out some cores for our armor core, that's cool too. If there's any other builds you guys are looking for, please reach out. I'm always available. Either Discord, post a comment to the YouTube channel. I'll check it out. Happy hunting, agents.